Ubaba Makhanya umphathi wembi, ubaba Makhanya umphathi wezinto ey'laphanayo, ubaba Makhanya umphathi, hayi, Dima, Deymar. Hi, sawubona. And thank you so much. Habe zisuka, ngiyabonga. Angijwayele izinto mina. So, ngiyabonga. Well, anginazazo, topic for the live. Ngithi angeke ngiqalele i-live. Niy'dide nje izinto ey'balulekile. Yabo. My main question though is, do ama-stokvel work? Ngiright, ngibuye emsebenzini, ngibuye espan, but I'm okay. Let me open up ama request. Ningene, start the live. I guess we're gonna start it off simple by asking a simple question. Do itokfela, do they work? Request done, join me. Umone, khona umone la kade wagcina ungena umone. Khona ubhutulunga. Udima, yanifaka, requesta man. Usisi Snow ngene. Ulindiwe. Sisilindiwe. Ngena sisilindiwe. Unono, no. Ngena, join me. Maybe singahlanganisa indaba ye-topic isiqale. Is the GBV thing a distraction? Angazi. Nithini nini? Sisisiningi, ngena, join me. Ngisanda kuyiqala nginjalo le live. Is the GBV thing a distraction? Ngiyawuthanda umbuzo wakho. I don't know. As I don't know. But if it is a distraction from what though? Yinde. Don't add Ngwape Rats and the group. Hey, they bring the energy, they bring the vibe. This is no. Ujani.
Ke right wena 0.
Liteng. This is no. I'm okay.
0 wenkinga.
It's cool.
0 wamathabo.
Yeah. I'm happy to see you like ukuthi unyukile namhlanje. Ngijabule kabi.
Isinyukile ngaze nganyuka finally.
Yeah, I'm sure kuningi that you wanna say. Silalele.
Is GBV, is it a distraction for it, my brother Abutaka? One would say it's a distraction. Yeah, one would say it's a distraction given the amount of problems that we are faced in in this country, because we as in from the longest time, whenever we have such important issues. I'm not saying GBV is not important, don't get me wrong. I'm a woman and I will never stand or tolerate any form of abuse when it comes to women. But you must understand that when the country is in crisis, because this is no longer a funny game or a funny business or something that we cannot leave unattended. We cannot leave it unattended. Honestly, we are in a crisis, from immigration to unemployment to the corruption. The amount of corruption that we have in this country it's just a lot. Kuningi.
And it is. Kuningi, man. Angazi, hopefully, March will work out for Abantu. Reds, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Hi, everyone. Hi, Zero. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm good. We are surviving. We are surviving, my brother. And Ngoba mina, I don't
Yeah,
think I'll be available kakhulu. I'll make you a moderator. For the first time ever, I'm handing over the power to you. Yes, I'm ngizokuyeka. Yes, ubu driver. Yes. Whatever happens, I'm trusting you with the powers. Ngizokwenza moderator. Continue, ne? Continue. Sozwa ngawe thina.
no, Zero. I'm not going to be here for long. Make someone else a moderator. Remember, I'm part of the green team. I don't like the purples. So, I
Yeah,
don't.
sure. Sure, look impela. I continue the greenness. First, let's go to Putu
Yeah.
Dallas. Ngiyamqala ukumbona.
Okay.
So, Putu Dal. Oh, okay. Oh, busy. Okay, no problem.
Hayi, ngizomamela galakatha ngikhona ngizobuya.
Okay. Reds,
Ubu,
yeah, you're the leader for
yeah,
now
Ubu
until you
Dala.
leave. When you leave, I'll
Yeah,
come back.
Ubu Dala so far I know Jimmy Tao, who played for Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. They look at him. They look the same, ne?
Oh, yeah, they look almost the same, man. Ibu, kaya just weird, cabang.
Yeah. 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 So, Bantu Bekaya, I'm part of the green team. I'm proudly part of the green team. Um,
What is the green team,
but
man? Just ask. And
yeah,
check your
the
settings, you
difference,
moderator. Check your settings, yeah?
Zero, don't
What
be
is the green team?
moderating. The difference between the green team and the purple team is that the purple team only advocate for women. And the purple team, they go around, they tell people, Uguti, Amando, Inja, they insult men, you know. So that's what they do. You know, I feel like the purple team have a hatred for men. So Tina, as the green team, as Abandota, the green team, we are inclusive and we they are criminals. Yes, most of them maybe are men, but women also commit crimes. I mean, and she was a police officer, and she unalived members of her team for insurance policies. She was a woman. She was a criminal. You understand? So, and all these purple people, none of them said anything. But as soon as a man does something, the purple team, bayapa panje. So, Tina, as the green team, we are saying we include everyone. All the criminals deserve to rot in jail. And Tina, as the green team, we are saying, Uguti Tina, we want the death penalty to be introduced. We want those who are caught for crimes, for heinous crimes, to be locked behind prison cells and the key must be thrown away forever. That's what we're saying, whether you are male or female. The purple team, they don't want that. The purple team, they want every single man, including you, Zero, to be put in jail. These purple people, they are demons. You understand? Tina, the green ones, we advocate for everyone. Tina, the green ones, we want the criminals to be put in jail. Thank you, Zero.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, mina ngisizwa ngawe phela. And then do you want other people to state their opinions? What do you want to happen next? Because you are the green team.
Yeah, so I think Umama, so we spoke. Lunga, my brother, go ahead.
Yeah, Putulunga, go ahead. We wanna
Sanibonani,
hear you.
sanibonani. Ya sanibonani. Yabona lento le yama green tea. Maybe ukuthi sometimes I'm off ku social media, but ngizwile people is advocating for GBV. Usisi lo khulumile eqaleni ukuthi is it a long utheni distraction? Yeah, it is a distraction ngoba since I was born till to date nje ikhalwa nge-GBV angazi noma kushoda i-education kubantu or But if we can able to deal with the source of GBV, because most of the time ukuthi sesidila nokuthi makaboshwe ya ushaya umuntu wesifazane yabona, but we don't know the root problem ukuthi as a country ukuthi isukaphi GBV kahle hle ukuthi igcine sesibeka la sesithi justice for noxolo, something like that, yabo sesikhipha amakhandlela umntana abantu ushonile. So I think we need to deal with the root problem, and we need to check ukuthi yini inkinga kahle hle root cause yokuthi end up with abantu bagcine bashayane, because ever since I was born it's been quite a long time and nothing is changing. Every year sikhala nge-GBV, gender based violence, and ngibona ngathi into esazoqhubeka ibe khona lento le if we don't deal with the root cause of GBV. I think we need to identify that first bese siyabona ukuthi si raise kanjani that thing ye-GBV. People can
listen.
Yeah.
Lunga, the way that we deal with GBV, obviously it's a problem amongst us men. When we men talk to each other, sometimes the way that we speak about women, it's problematic. Utolo umuntu uti mina ngumsuthu. Utolo umuntu uti mona ngwanole mfethu, wabona ngwanole. Mfethu. Ngwanole mona mushapeka nkahuza mfethu, wabona. Wana mona mutware fela mshapa fela ka ronde one. It's a problem because we refer to women in sexual ways. That needs to come to an end. Women are not some sexual objects. They're people. They're living human beings. They have their own brains, their own minds and stuff. We as men in our private conversations, as soon as that thing happens, we need to stop it. Right? There's nothing manly about sleeping with a bunch of women. That's the problem. And at 40, this whole thing of for us as men to look at Abu Sian Bougie and then all these influencers and all these, quite frankly, prostitutes, and then we say that's all women. That's not all women. That's a minority of women. A lot of women respect themselves, they keep themselves, they have pride in themselves. A lot of women don't drink alcohol. A lot of women dress decently and stuff. So this thing of thinking Uguti, women buy a lalanje, that's not true. Uguti, women are entitled to give you some because you spend money on them. These conversations, we need to stop them in our private spaces. I think then we will have progress. I think it starts with us as men. So the problem with the purple movement, they call Tina all men is inja. That's what they refer to us. I mean, even women for change. So it means that they don't care about men. It's all about women. That's all they care about. So Tina's the green team. We are saying both men and women, let us change our language. Let us change the way that we refer to each other. Let's be respectful. That's all we're asking. Respect, it's nothing you'll find from the purples. The purples, they have no manners. Have you ever spoken with a person who has a purple profile flag on? They have no manners. With us, the green team, we're respectful. We love people. And yeah, next.
They have no manners. No manners. I don't know. Should they speak? I want to hear this from them. Yes, whereas I don't know.
Can I be
We
the
need
first
to hear
person
women.
talking?
Yeah, bro. You can speak.
Hi, guys.
It's okay.
I'm worried about the way we're thinking about this. I don't think it should be about sides. I mean, women are being abused on a daily basis, and domestic violence is a thing. Most of us grew up in domestic violent homes, and you didn't like it then. I don't understand why the men now want to take a defensive side on this. It's not about sides. When did we become green people? It's just to say that this is a pandemic. We need to come together to put an end to it. I submit.
Siswami, we also not taking sides. But as soon as Tina, as men, saying that we want to support you guys, then you guys turn around and then you guys say all men are the same. All men are rapists. All men are unalivers. That's what you guys say about men. So, I can't stand that. I'm not gonna stand here and pretend, Ogutine, as a man, I must not say anything because, in daughter must take everything in. Yes, Jaela Lena. So, Tina, as the green team, we're saying we're taking a stand.
Shut up,
We
Red.
don't like.
Ugh.
No, hold on. Wait. So, Tina, as the green, am I going on, guys?
Guys,
Yo,
But that sounds like you're being
uh,
very attacked.
the
Oh,
the
I've
the the,
never
the
said
rule.
that
can
about
I
any
share a
man.
point?
No, but I'm still speaking. I'm still speaking. So as I
Also,
was saying,
Mr. Red Pill.
But if you know that you're
Aibo,
not a bad
vote
man,
right.
why do you want to speak up for?
Mr. Vote right,
but
is that you? Aibo.
Yes, it
Hello,
is, my good sir.
how are you?
I understand why Rads is using green. I understand everything. And I know that you are in solidarity for anybody who goes violence against women or children. Yes, there are men that is going through the same thing where women are turning on men. It is evident out in all over the show. Women would smack men and nobody would do anything about it. The men would go and report the case to the police, and the police would tell them, go be a man and just go. There's no case. So, yes, it comes from both sides. And the reason why I support, I'm wearing the color purple, is because of what women are going through, and children, and men. So, our constitution protects all of us, not only the feminists, etc. I know that, and I'm not against anybody being a lesbian or anything, but I know a lesbians group in pushing GBV to put GBVF. Now that is wrong, completely wrong. You should push for all and everybody on an equal platform, on an equal format, on an equal way to. The law must protect everybody born from the soil. Thank you,
Except,
Raj.
mm-hmm.
You want
Except
to
for
fight me
feminists,
on any?
though.
Sorry?
Except for feminists.
Well, there's times when feminists actually have to sit back and actually first listen, because listening is a skill. You cannot just push your agenda and think that it's correct. No agenda is proper or correct. If you don't have an open mind, then please stop pushing an agenda that you believe is more superior to the next gender or whatever. Nothing is more superior to anybody. We're all equal in this fight. We are chained into slavery and being servants of the government, not us being the masters of the government. Sorry, Queen, you wanted to say something?
Mr.
So,
Votright,
can I share a
the
point,
thing.
guys? Red, can you sit down for a moment? Guys, you know what? I'm not against anyone here. I'm just standing for black men and black women. We are busy against each other here because mostly what's showing on social media is us taking each other down. And if we don't confront the pain that we took from the
Can I
apartheid
just say,
system,
can
we're
I
still
interrupt
gonna
you with
point at
respect
each
and
other.
love? Can I interrupt you with respect and love? I just want to rectify something that you said now quickly.
No,
Can you not
can I
say,
just finish and then you
no,
gonna,
I need to
because
correct
I'm
you
maybe
so
I'm
that
gonna
you
move.
going on, you are going to keep on speaking the wrong way. So rather let me correct you, and you as the youth need to
No, you
listen.
correct. You're never gonna correct me because
I
at the
am
end
going
of
to
the day,
correct
I
you.
have
I
my own
am.
point.
And listen to
You
me
have
now.
your own.
Listen.
Can I just
Show
share my
respect.
point?
Show respect because I
Yeah,
asked
when
you
I
a
bulu.
question. Respect
Yeah,
to me.
when I
No,
bulu.
no,
Calm
no,
it down.
no, no,
Calm
Hey,
down.
no.
Nice.
Yes, Mr.
hey.
Votright, yeah? You can speak. We're listening, Mr. Votright. Huh?
No, it was a case where she was not saying black women and black men. So South Africa consists of various groups of cultures and different races. So
Okay,
why
okay.
why can't she not say us as South Africans or South Africans? Put South Africa first. We're all equal to each other and one another. And that's what I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to rectify of what she was saying. So
Hey, that's a very brave statement saying we are all
We
equal,
need
especially here
counseling.
in
We
a
need
high
counseling, and
platform.
it's from the apartheid system. And I'm not going to stop saying that. It's from the apartheid
did you fight
system.
apartheid? Were you part of the struggle? No, you weren't. I was.
I
Stop,
am actually.
stop
You
going
sit
to
now,
struggle,
And I
sir.
Mlungu.
was tortured.
Stand down.
Vote rights.
What has happened to
Sit
you?
down, Mlungu.
You don't
Mlungu,
have the
sit
hatred
down.
I should be having.
Sit down, Mlungu. Just listen,
No.
Mamlungu. I love you. Sit down, Mlungu.
Mamela, listen. Listening is
Don't say
Why
that,
are
essential.
you
Patrick.
muting me and not the Mlungu? Ewe la Mlungu. Shut up,
No,
hands.
no, don't say this. No, don't be
Hi,
rude.
Hey,
Don't be
guys. Hi.
rude.
hey.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's continue. Sorry about that, yeah? Hey, you're saying we're equal. That's a very brave statement to say, Mr. Vote Right. Especially here.
I
Mr.
said,
Wood, we are
I
not
said,
equal at all. And the fact that you said we must sit down and listen, maybe you should also take your own advice because you didn't even hear what her prerogative was to say that we have struggled. We are still struggling. We are far from equal, sir. And the fact that we are trying to equalize men and women also, regardless of race, is also a misconception. This is not an agenda. It's not an agenda. It's a crisis that is happening in South Africa that we just need to stand together to curb.
Okay, thank you.
hang on, that's 2 seconds. Shall I put it this way to you? Okay, when I refer to equal, if we as individuals is not going to treat each other and one another as equal to ourselves, then there's something wrong with us mentally, something wrong with us as a human being. Because I see no color. I see a human being and I see a person who can be loved. And that's how we should look at things. If we cannot look at things in that aspect, then there is
Does
something
anyone want to
wrong.
respond?
Yes,
I
yes,
can respond to that,
understand.
please.
Yes.
Number one, there's no equality in South Africa. Color is still
Yeah,
there.
you can.
We can pretend that there is equality. We don't have that. It's just a word. We know equality by word because we all know that between the black and the whites are more privileged than the black. But we are not there now. Now we're talking about the topic of this blue and purple thing, right? I feel like the purple movement was good until somebody decided. Yes, this thing of green, it came like a child who didn't get who saw somebody getting something and now they want the same thing as well. So it's like a seeking of attention. Because after all, they could have just joined the movement and said, let's just fight for peace. Because our women are dying. If you check at the stats, women are dying more than men. I'm not saying that men are not being abused or whatever. Men are being abused and they go through a lot. Some of them even keep things inside themselves just to avoid being humiliated or embarrassed in public. Because even if you go to our police stations, you get a man there trying to report that his girlfriend is abusing him. The first thing they will do is call each other to come and listen to each other instead of actually paying attention to the man and his crisis. So what I'm trying to say is it was just a wrong timing that they actually started their own movement. They should have just waited a bit until the movement was over. And then when the movement was over, they could have started their own thing where they say also men suffer from the same thing.
Did you understand that, Mr.
Something
Vote Right?
quickly. Zero. There are zero. There were 27,000 people murdered last year. Of those 27,000, I think 23,000 were men. Men are dying at a higher number than women. These are facts.
Witches are killed by
These
other
are
men.
facts.
Don't
I'm still
count men
talking.
which are
I'm still talking. I'm
Baba.
not going to listen to you.
Go
Wait,
look at your stakes, Baba. Go look at your stakes.
But zero.
Don't come here and
why
feed us
you-
lies,
bro.
man. Don't come here and feed us
Zero.
lies.
Be fair. Men are
You're an
dying
agent.
at a larger
Reds
rate
is
than
an
women.
agent,
It's
yeah?
not easy.
Zero.
What are you saying,
Zero.
Reds? What are you saying?
But he's interrupting me.
Nale nkulumo yakhe. Let's asimuz. Uyaphi nkulumo yakhe yamanga, yeah? Where you going with your lies,
Okay.
Reds? Speak your
Manga.
lies.
Okay. Okay, it's fine. Put me on the big screen. I get you say I'm lying. Put me on the big screen.
Your lies. No, speak your lies. We're not gonna put you. Vote Right is dead.
Zero,
He's
these-
not using that side, yeah?
Zero.
What do you
These are
want?
facts. More men are dying than women. These are facts, Zero. I'm not lying. Men are dying at a higher number than women. What? These are facts. Look them up.
Zero.
I'm not
What I
lying.
understand is this.
Yeah, when
Listen.
I'm not talking to
Yes.
you, man.
Hayi wena nawe ngikhuluma
So
no
Zero.
zero wena. Lalela Zero awuthamne. One thing kumele si understand ukuthi thina amajida on our own si dangerous thina to ourselves. Siyabulalana thina. You understand? Angazi udefender lo muntu into angayazi. Ama-facts wakho kwi-one awuthami sikhuluma nge-reality la ngazongitshela ngento eyenzwa ama-studies abantu abangazi ukuthi thina emajida sibulalana kanjani. You understand? Nizofaka abafazi phakathi. Ngikhombisa ama-facts ukuthi this ama-accounts where abafazi babulala amadoda hayi amadoda namadoda uwa-ede lapho. Hawu ungabalekeli iqiniso Joe. If men are wrong, we are wrong at this case baba. Usupport into engekho ele siziphuze thina singama-out. Yekela ukubhiza ufuna ukublame abafazi abantu abangakwazi ukuyilwela.
Yeah, he's supporting the green thing.
Usupport
Even
into
I didn't
engekho.
know. But I didn't know about the
I
green
mean, I don't want to
thing.
lie nemfethu.
First
Ngisupport
time
lento
hearing
because
about
we
it.
see it happen mfethu. Hamba kuma township. Go lo ukhuluma ngobu privilege uhlala le esilungwini akayiboni lento le. Akaye emakasa ayobona ukuthi abafazi bahlukumezwa kanjani. Uzokhuluma udodi wakhe lathina sikhuliswa abafazi abakuthi bebahlukumezwa bobaba wethu. So we know these things. Yena angazokhuluma ngoba ubuya from a privileged life. Azokhuluma ukuthi amadoda afa ukudlula why amajele agcwele amadoda ukudlula abafazi hambe emajele wabafazi ubheke ukuthi abafazi bangakanani and look at their cases ukuthi bangene lapha emajele because of what, then you'll get your answer. You must not come here and say he supports green nje ngokuthi bahijacka into right abafazi ngoba sebarealizile emhlabeni ukuthi lento ayikho right. Why le greening ayirealizanga before ukuthi what they are doing is wrong baqala icampaign? Why must they hijack something that is very good? Angazofika lana azofuna ukuhijacka lento le Zero. This guy must not come with ngale tendency yakhe. Ngiyabonga.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Vote Rights, we want to speak. Who wants to speak? You can tell me your mind.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Swat.
Yes. So ngicela ukudlulisa lana my king ne. Mhlambe lento will be understood and as people will introspect. Kunabantu manje who have a purple profile in support of yonke into enzekayo, but let's be honest. Women are not kind to one another. Kunobeki profile ephephule yethu zwana nendoda yomuntu. So let's not label izenzo ezenziwa kubantu besifazane by men and not give what women do to other women a name. I'm in support of everything enzekayo, but also let's not make it seem as if it is only men that are horrible to women, because women are also horrible to other women.
So we're blaming women. So yeah, I get it though.
Okay,
Zero.
Yes.
Zero. So you telling me that women commit no crime? Women are perfect. Women are angels. Women are innocent rabbits. Women can do no wrong. Is that what you're saying, Zero? Because women also commit crimes. Women, listen, Zero. Women steal babies at hospitals.
Hang on.
Really?
Red.
You and your lies, Reds.
Red.
No, but allow me to speak. No, stop interrupting. Can I finish, please? No.
Red, here's a fact.
No.
No.
Yeah.
May I finish?
Okay.
May I
Speak your
finish?
facts, yeah?
First,
Yeah, Mr. Vote Rights, what is name?
Raj, just give me 2 seconds, Raj. Then you can speak after me. Raj, do you know most of babies and children murders is caused by women? But
exactly.
Hang on. But you must understand, I am referring to, let's not have a difference with the green and the purple. Let us stand together and become united. Let us treat each other as equals. Let us fight the cause together. That's my message. Raj, you may.
No, but the Greens are the enemies. In this scenario, the Greens are the enemies.
How are the Greens the enemies? When we how are we the enemies when we the Greens are saying that we want a death penalty in South Africa? How are we the enemies when we saying that men who commit these crimes?
Because you want to unalive people.
Who me? Unalive people. What are you talking about?
What did you say? You said you want a death sentence.
Yeah, we want to unalive the rapist. So you want a rapist to be free and walking in your community?
You want to unalive humans. You are a sinner when you're not going to heaven. You're not going to heaven when I'm on.
I want to unalive rapists. I want to unalive rapists. I want to unalive the men.
Who are you to want to unalive people? Who are you?
Oh, okay. So Zero wants, okay, guys. So Zero wants Grapus to live and eat caviar and eat
No,
pizza
no, you're twisting my
and
words
and,
now.
and,
No.
You're
and
twisting
go
my
with
words.
us.
I'm against people
Woo!
being unalive, dude. That's the problem.
I want Grapus to be unalived. I don't want them near me. I don't even want to smell them. I want them 6 feet under. I don't want Grapists. I want them
But you
gone in heaven or in hell. I don't
couldn't you
want
wait
Grapists.
until November ends?
Mm-mm. You guys are the ones you
Good
hate men.
Couldn't you
question. Good
You
wait?
support
question.
men. No, no,
So,
because you
so
guys are
when
Couldn't
I
you
dead.
read,
wait until
what
we
if they
finish
are,
our
what if they've
movement?
been accused wrongfully? Are they still, do they still deserve to die?
Oh, so you're admitting that women also falsely accuse men of rape? Oh,
We
thank you.
can't run
Thank
away
you for
from that. Of course, it happens.
Oh, so women are admitting that they also accuse men falsely of rape. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Thank you
it
for this
does
honest.
happen. So when I was saying they
Okay.
should be killed immediately. So what happens to those that have been wrongfully accused?
Well, yeah, I think the solution is they must analyze. I think the solution is the law must present facts beyond reasonable doubt, and if they can prove that this person really did commit the crime beyond any measure, beyond any doubt, 100% sure, then that person must be analyzed. That's what must happen.
I don't know. What
Guys,
does
I
Mr.
support
Votright
death.
say? What does
I
Mr.
support
Votright
death.
say? Since Mr. Votright has his own political view about this, or viewpoint at least. What do you say, since you're a political leader of your own political party, Mr. Votright? You can then go on as to tell people about who you are and what you stand for.
No,
It's
I didn't
okay.
come.
Introduce yourself to the people.
I didn't come here to promote the political party.
Mina,
Yes,
my
but I would love
question,
for you to tell
Uguti,
people. Yeah, no, please wait, Miss Monet. Mr. Votright, I would love for you to just, you can promote, you can show, tell people the vision. Be you, be you. It's okay. Here's the platform. We will listen.
Look, I can assure you that if you guys go have a look and go to my profile, you'll see a video that I put out today. That speech that I give to South Africans is truism. It's the correct thing. That's what we should be having in our country, is where every single person, doesn't matter who you are or what you are, we now have to create an economic growth. But that's besides the point. I don't want to speak on the political sense, man. I want to speak up because you'll notice that on my profile it says 1111 GBV. Okay, 1111 is a women's group for women that we created a year and a bit ago. Okay, and that is because one of our movement members, her daughter was murdered by her husband, and the husband got scot-free because his family is police officers, etc. So it is something that we are trying to make everybody aware of GBV, but we don't want to fight about GBV. We actually want to take everybody to a point where we can speak with each other and one another and have an open mind and actually unite to fight this. We need to stand together. Together we are stronger and we'll then beat it. Thank you. That woman wanted to ask, I don't know which woman, I do apologize, wanted to ask a question.
Yeah, just like I'm saying, just like I said, we would like to hear your vision of the future. We would like to hear what you envision, and maybe let's say, oh, and I know that maybe your political party might be the future. I don't know, but I just want you to just enlighten us. I know we are speaking about the purple group and the green group, but I've been to your live stream, I've hanged there, I've talked to Mr. Goose and all of those other people. I've seen your content, but for someone who's new, who doesn't know who the Votes Right movement is about, please, if you don't mind, can't you just introduce yourself to the people, give us a summary, break it down for us so we can understand? I guarantee you, no one will disturb you whilst you speak.
Thank you, Zero.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mr. Vote Rights.
Okay, Zero. What I will do, can I play a message to everybody? And this message comes from me, from our political movement. We are a movement that's going to fight on the same platform as the political parties who have failed us for the past 32 years, going to 32 years. So if I can
Okay. Yeah, you can play that. I'm gonna mute the comments for a while whilst we listen to the message, right? It's all about the message. So yeah.
Here we go.
Smith, president of AVR, to the people of South Africa, the true citizens of the soil. Mamela, South Africa, listen carefully. They whisper lies in our ears. They tell us we are different. They build walls between us, tribe against tribe, race against race, neighbor against neighbor. They divide us because they know one simple truth. Divide your way. We are way. So lady, we are unstoppable. Step back to his own. I am because we are. That is not just a saying. It is our power. It is the key to our freedom. United. Together we must. The struggle did not end in 1994. It simply changed its form today. The struggle is not for a vote. It is for what that vote was supposed to mean. It's a struggle for dignity, for safety, for a future. The struggle is a struggle in the present. And in this present, nobody is free. We are not free when we live in fear behind our gates. We are not free when our children have no future. We are not free when corruption steals the bread from our tables. We are not free when the lights go out and the taps run dry. Politicians have chained us with promises they never intended to keep from 1994 to 2025. They have forged chains of corruption, crime, mismanagement, and no service delivery given. And we will remain slaves to this government. It is time. Let's break the 1994 to 2024 government slavery trees. This is our struggle now. This is the struggle to take back our power. The AVR is not a party of masters. We are a movement of servants. We offer you a new covenant. Choose a VR to be your slave, your servant, your voice. When you, the members of a VR, and when you, South Africa, elect us, we will institute a power never seen before. Your vote, your voice, for 365 days a year. No more voting once, every 5 years for a new master. We will build a system where your voice is heard continuously, where you can hold us accountable every single day, where your community's needs dictate our actions. Your vote will be your power, not our power, yours. The choice is clear, remain divided and be slaves to a broken system, or unite and with a VR as your servant, set this nation free. You must be right. We get the way that they will. To the richer we will. You must be right. A man can go wait. We get the way that they will. Power to the people. You must be right. Len Smith, president of VIA political movement.
Well, there you go. You forced me now to do something, and I did it. Now, can we continue with the other scenario, please?
Yeah.
Mr. Zero, what I want to say is, Yazi, there's a thing that men are afraid of, and it's therapy. Therapy is very important. You know, there's a thing over to indoor mustn't cry.
Thank you for sharing. I'm sure people of the panel have questions since it is a political party, and I know you aim to improve South Africa itself. That's why you started the whole political movement, the political party itself. I know you have a dream of a better South Africa. And I know my people, they have a few questions they would like to ask. It will be very professional. Does anyone have any questions to ask our leader of the political party and movement, the vote rights movement? That you can just unmute and we will listen.
Yes, I will answer everybody. No question will
Yes.
be sent away. May go ahead.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vote Rights. Is there anyone who has anything to say?
Yes, can I
Yes.
ask?
Oh,
Okay, Monet, you can start. It's okay.
My question is, what will you do differently?
I like your question. Yo.
Okay. Question is brilliant, but there's always solutions which we have created because we are very much futuristic. And I write code in myself. I write my own AIs. I do everything. So you can understand where my mindsets come from. And because I've been through the struggle, I've been arrested and tortured. Today I cannot have children because of the torture. So I was angry. I was so angry, it was unbelievable. And it was affecting my health. And I had to get away from the anger. And I changed my ways. And then I don't ever want to forget the past. But I have to forgive it so that I can move to the future. Can only build the future with definitely with paving your path forward. You cannot pave it backwards. You're going to go nowhere. So in that aspect, you asked me a valid question, which is, what is the difference? The difference is for 365 days a year, you as a South African citizen will be able to put up a nomination, and when it's factual and proven, within a 2 hour to 7 hour, to a 7 day, you will get a result on your nomination or what you find incorrect. Not only that, then anybody can be removed. Okay? That's doing anything corrupt or anything in that aspect. If they're not working for the people, by the people, to the people, then they shouldn't be there. Okay? Then, and a lot of politicians will hate this because they're there for the money. I'm saying if you don't want to work, then don't come here for the money, go do something else. And so a big change to everything is where not political parties will be selecting or choosing your president. The presidency must be up for election to all the people to decide who they want to vote for as a president. That's very important as well. And there's certain rules and laws and regulations that needs to be sorted out, and transformation need to be addressed in a more serious way with proper solutions to it compared to what we've been given. Moni, are you happy with that, Moni?
Yeah, ne. Does anyone else want to ask? Or should we move on? Are you satisfied?
Zero mfethu mina-ke bafocela ungitranslate-ele mfethu wangimuhle kakhulu ngasesiNgisini
Bye.
inkabi yami.
Kuleke. Yeah.
Eh,
Kuleke.
ithi mina mfowethu mfowethu ngibuze la kuma-brother ukuthi
yini mhlawumbe engenza ukuthi mfethu sibe free njengezilwane nje mfethu kanje kungabibikho mfethu indaba yoma passport ngoba phela i-passport ngiyacabanga ukuthi yafika nabo ama politicians kanje. Ilowo nje umbuzo wami nje bhuti wami.
Okay, what Mr. Cele was asking is that is there anything we can do to end the whole passports thing and maybe open up the borders so that people can go in and out of South Africa easily without having to go through customs and having to confirm your own identity. I don't know. What's your answer, Mr. Votright?
Okay, my answer is South Africa first. I am in collaboration with the Dula. We sit around the table, we work at various problems and situations so that we can find proper solutions going forward. And very important, there's so much corruption out there, people manufacturing falsified documentation, etc. We need to first look within our own house, because the house outside there, if your house don't have food, how can you go and buy food for the next house? You have to look after your house first. And once a house is taken care of, once South Africa is sorted out, then yes, then our next step is to look at our closest countries bordering us, to assist and help them to grow them, and they need to align with our policies and our foundations going forward so that they can be the same as our country for the future. Are you happy with my answer, sir? You may debate it.
The real question is, can we trust you?
Trust is but that of the beholder. And I always tell everybody, yes, I'm a person of my word. Delivery is key for me. Everything I start, I finish. My only fear is, and that's why I want the younger generation to take over my position. Can be a woman, can be a man, to take over my position as party leader, as wanting to, as president. I want them really, the younger generation, because only the younger generation will be able to build a future that will be very futuristic, because we've got solutions to 2062. And it is a program that if we follow that, but with the first 10 years from 2029, so come 2020, 41, we should be sorted out in our country and working towards becoming a first world country, a great country. South Africa has never been great. We can make it great. But trust in me. Please crucify me if I don't deliver on what I say.
If you were a black person, would you trust yourself?
Hey, Monet, straight to the point. Ha!
My bloodline I do have as well within me. And yes, nobody, you cannot judge decisions on skin color. You have to judge decisions on the person itself. You have to check the merit base of that person. Is it worthy? Can it do the job? Will it be able to do the job? You know, and those are the things that we must ask. You know, will it always behave for the people, to the people? You know, those are the questions that we should be asking. We should properly. Thank you.
I think they're scared of you, Mr. Votright. I think they're scared of you. They're muted. They're scared. Hey, my people are scared.
Zero ninjani niyaphila?
No, we're not scared, Zero. We're listening.
Niyaphila. Zero, ngicela ukubuza mina ku Mr. ukuthi uzokwenza kanjani ukuthi akwazi ukulanda i-economy kulabantu abayiphethe njengamanje njengale big five yala engingafuni ukuyibiza ngegama iqala ngo-STE. So uzokwazi kanjani ukuyilanda i-economy ngoba kubukakala engathi manje sebe-powerful before sebe-powerful kakhulu kunakuqala and bacontrola i-industrial yabo bacontrola iy'nto ey'ningi la. Uzokwazi kanjani ukubanqoba ekutheni bangagcini sebemthenga noma bagcine sebemthatha kugcine kuqhubeka ngebaqhubeka nje behlezi benza nje kunalaba abanye nokuthi-ke uzoqhubeka yena ayisebenzise i-Roman Dutch law le abayisebenzisayo or kuzoba noshintsho olukhulu khona mhlawumbe ushintsho lingase libe khona.
Okay, I understand and I hear where you come from. It is the economy, we have to grow it really hard and fast. Because the longer it takes for our economy to grow, the more people will be impoverished. And growing the economy, getting production back, etc. I'm coming to your other question of Roman Dutch law as well. Okay, do Zero or someone can you translate properly? Maybe I misunderstood.
So what he said was that how can you guarantee that if you're in power, you take our economy where it needs to be, you take it away from the people that are in power, because our economy is very controlled, especially by those superpowers that are already there. He didn't want to mention names, but I'm sure we all are aware of which families he's talking about. So he was asking, if you were in power, what would you do to take our economy back? And then are you also going to use the Roman Dutch law, or how would you navigate that situation?
Sorry, I'm speaking with my mic muted. I apologize. Right. It's a very good question. It's a valid question. It is a perfect question. Because going forward, we have created an ideology of South Africanism. We call it South Africanism, which look at all the goodness for South Africans and how we should do it. We have a bit of nationalism where the government will be in charge and take back all the mines, every single mine. There won't be a single mine under private control. We will allow private companies to obviously do certain skills that they will be able to deliver to us so that we can keep the mining going, as well as electricity. Electricity should be free to the people. Government should carry that completely. We shouldn't be paying for electricity or even internet. It should be free for the people. Because and water as well, it should be free to the people. Those are necessities in our livelihoods today going forward. I see this, I have designed an emissions-free, self-propelled power station.
Hello, sir. Can I ask a question? Is in line with what is in line with what the lady just asked? Yes, because one thing that is important is that we want to see how your political party is ready to change the system, because the Dutch law or the system that is employed at this current time point, it doesn't matter who you are, as long as if you are going to fall into the same fish tank, you will be behaving like ANC. That's my problem. And the lady and the other guy specifically asked this question because we want to see how what is your plan to topple this system that is operating.
I was coming to the Roman Dutch law.
We can't wait.
No, you have to wait. You must be patient, because if you get an angry person is a destroyer. You know, you have to be calm about it.
I'm sorry. Can I please say something?
Oh my, okay.
He's not angry. Can I please say something? I think what most people here on the panel and on the comments are struggling with is that you're giving very political answers, and they're not really answers. You're just telling people what you think they want to hear, but you're not really answering the questions that you're being answered. It's like you rehearsed this speech and talking about, oh, water should be free, electricity should be free, and all these things, all the youth and futuristic things, but that is not the conversation here, and those are not the
Yeah.
questions that you're getting for the people that are asking you questions. People are asking you that if your political party was in power, what will you do? We want actionable plans, things that you say, okay, if I was in power, this is what I will do, and this is how I will make sure that I implement those things. All these ideals, because right now you're talking about ideals. Obviously, everyone wants water to be free, everyone wants electricity, but that is not the reality of South Africa right now. We want to know a plan, not your political statement that you've been rehearsing for God knows how long.
Okay, can I
Exactly.
speak
That's what
now
I wanted to tell you,
without
Mr.
interrupt?
Votright. In here, in this where you are right now with us, you can't just hit us with your practiced answers and expect people to just accept that. Here, you have intelligent human beings, well-educated human beings that will challenge whatever you say. So you have to literally, you have to mean what you say, and you have to come with points that are valid. So
Sorry,
yeah.
sir. Can I answer it now, please? Because I first came from the first question and I worked my way through all the questions that was asked so that I can get to the points that you guys want me to raise. And everything I speak of is in our constitution of our political movement, not a political party, a political movement. Please, we need to get those things right. Right. You want me to move on to the Roman Dutch law? That's where you want me to be. It's a very complex situation because what do we replace it with? Do we replace it with different cultures, different tribes, laws, and ways? Do we shoot ourselves in the foot because then we are going to have tribal wars? We are going to have differences out there. We cannot have that. We need to look at, let's take the system. Let's take it day by day. Let's remove the corrupt. Because once we can remove the corrupt, firstly, because I've made a statement, and my statement is, and you can crucify me on it, I want to take from 1652 right up till 2025 anybody who's been corrupt. So they must really, doesn't matter whether you have passed on or whatever was accumulated with corruption, your families must lose their inheritance. The people now in the present that's still alive, they must go to prison, and we must regain those monies, because just with those monies alone, we can take our people out of impoverishment, because it's going to be a difficult fight after this government, what they have done wrong, to make our country right. It's going to be a very difficult fight. And yes, I'm human. I will fail with certain things. But that's why I'm speaking with the Dula and like-minded people out there so that we can move in a direction. Because there's other political parties we have to open our hands to assist and help. We cannot do it as one political party alone. We have to be open to everybody. And with the Roman Dutch law, I can assure you, our
Askis,
legal
Askis,
system needs to be overhauled.
can I ask a question? Askis, man, sorry to disturb you.
Yes.
But however, say, if you understand that right now you sound like everybody who is a politician, and you are raising the same points, and so on. So what we want to know here, we are aware that the system, that even if I today, personally, if I have to be a president, but I'm in that system, we know very well that they will chew me and I will become like one of them. I think here, this group, this kind of people who are in this panel are concerned about how are we going to operate outside of this rule or this fish tank that we are in. We don't want somebody who will tell us to adapt here. We want to see how we are going to break this system that we are operating under. I mean, let me give you a little bit of this. They made sure that they removed Amakosi structure. We had Koro, meaning every area was ruled by elders. People who come to my village would have to consult those leaders. It was not up to the government. So we want to understand that what is your plan of breaking us free from this bloody system that we are living in, because we don't want anybody who will come with new decorations. We have seen it all. And now we don't trust anybody except those that are willing to fight for us, like your people, Steve. Chris Hani. Chris Hani was unalived simply because he did not agree with the very same system, because the system of liberation was just changing color and wearing different suits and so on. But they never represented us. Those who were representing us were unalived. So we want a different system, not this one that you are bringing, because it's very common. And honestly speaking, you sound like everybody. But I might be wrong. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, can I
Can
answer
I
you?
also say something? Okay, after you answer, please. My hand is up. Thank you.
I won't forget you. I promise you. MRLJ. I'll call you Mr. LJ. Very good question. Our party have, or our political movement have, solutions. And we cannot put our solutions out there because other parties are trying to utilize it and speak about it, but they don't have the logistics and the know-how how to implement these things. And yes, I agree with you 100%. We have to utilize, like in the old days, when I played on Langa Stadium. I played soccer professionally, by the way. When I played there, the elders would handle all the little smaller things that was going on. So nobody could do anything wrong. They would go stand in front of the elders. I want that system back. It is something that needs to be re-implemented because I could see how society was then, those years, with that system. Nobody stepped out of line. They were too scared to step out of line. We need that back. It is imperative that we do. And that's why I said our entire justice system needs to be overhauled. Our police system needs to be overhauled. There's so much things that need to be overhauled. You guys can't understand. For the past 5 years, all I've been doing was looking at problems, finding solutions for the problems, and I'm taking this type of solution mind through to other people like the Dula, etc., so that we can build and grow, because one man cannot do this. One political movement cannot do this. We need to move forward and really change everything that it suits South Africa and South African citizens born from the soil. Are you happy with that,
Okay.
LJ? Because I need to go to Wanda.
So I carry on.
LJ.
You can go to Wanda. Yes, madam.
Okay, Wanda, you may.
Okay.
Thank you.
So basically what you're saying is that you have a solution, but you're not going to tell us the solution because other political parties might steal your solution. And then you telling us that, or you giving us names, or you working with Dudula, you're working with this. You're just throwing in those names to kind of make your story seem legitimate, but it's not. But that's not where I am, and that's not what I wanted to talk about. I was just summarizing what I heard you say just now. So my thing is, you said when Zero asked, can we trust you? And you said, it's not about color. You cannot judge people from their color. You need to make sure that they're legitimate and all that. And then you spoke about going back to 1960s and taking things back from the people who got things from corruption. First of all, as a white person, you have zero claims to anything that is in South Africa because you took all those things by force. And now you're saying that the people that are from the soil will benefit from these things. You're not from the South African soil. You have zero stake to anything that is in South Africa. Literally none of those things. As a white person, you have zero stake towards those things. And that is the biggest issue, is that South Africa is not for Africans. You guys came there and you took things that did not belong to y'all. And now you are busy saying, oh, but we want to take things back. You're taking them back to who? Because if you're saying you want to take things back, you should be saying, we are willing to let go of the things that we stole. Because you guys stole from us. You guys forcefully took those things. So you should be in a position to say, yes, we understand we did something wrong, because you did. And then you're saying we forfeit all the wealth that we have taken from you, which is a lot. You guys are constantly taking, and you have zero willingness to let any of it go. And now you're telling us that, oh, we have systems. What systems?
Okay, thank
Good
you very much.
questions. What systems? Yeah, Mr.
Okay,
Votright.
right. Thank you very much. Number one, you are wrong. I am a South African. I have Khoi blood. My great grandmother was 126 years old before she passed on. And I can still remember the stories that was told. And so coming from that side of the world, I can speak of why we need to take back. And don't call me you people, because that is a statement from somebody who is completely a reverse apartheidist. Because we have to look at the future, moving on, trying to mend the wrongs, because two wrongs don't make a right. And then there was another question that you asked me. Sorry, there was that one. Then there was another question. I'm trying. Sorry, I forgot. Can you just enlighten me a bit, if you don't mind, please? Wanda?
Yeah, it's okay. Someone else can ask any other questions. It's okay. It's not like you're going for answer. So I don't see the point.
I've given, well, I've told you who I am. Because you questioned, you started saying you people, and how can I claim
Can I
if
ask?
I'm not African? You asked those questions one day, and I was answering you on that. And I know
So
there's
when
something else that you asked me
in
as
a
well.
form, when someone, do they see an African person or a Caucasian person?
You see, that's where we are all wrong.
Can you please answer me that? No, 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 no,
Because
no.
I'm
Just answer
seriously,
me that question. When I'm looking
you
at
want
you,
to judge
do I
me
see
not
a
on my
Caucasian
bloodline.
person
You
or an
want to,
African
no, you
person?
want to judge me not on my
You know
bloodline.
why I'm saying these
You want
things?
to judge me on my appearance. That is a
Bloodline, you know
racist.
why I'm saying all
That
these
is a
things?
racist. That's why we have
No, you know
racism
why I'm saying
so
all
much
these
in our
things?
country.
It's not. It's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's not racism.
It is.
It's race classification. If you're filling
Exactly.
in a
It
form,
is
if you're
racism.
applying for a
To
job,
classify
you're going
anybody,
to feel that
you
you
are
are a
racist.
Caucasian person. And the thing is, no, my thing is, you ask me something and I'm speaking and you're speaking over me, which doesn't make sense. You can call me racist after I finish speaking. Right now, I'm still saying something. And the thing is, racial bias exists. You cannot say it does not. There's one
The reason I'm
which
speaking over
you
you is
guys
because I
did
asked you
because
the
of
next
your
question
skin
to what
color.
was your
Zero,
position
can you
going forward.
please mute this person because I'm still trying to
That's
say
what I
something.
asked.
I don't mind being quiet if he's saying something, but I can't have him speak over me. My chat is the racial biases exist and they get better jobs, they
Zero,
get
I'm
better
sorry, Zero.
opportunities, they get all
You
these
asked a
benefits
question and I want to
because
answer a
of their skin
question.
color.
And I
And now
answered
you
one
want to
point of a
denounce
question.
your skin
Now
color
the
just
next one.
because.
Please, Zero. Please,
Yo,
Zero.
things are getting intense.
No, I just want the next question. That's all I want.
Can I ask? Okay.
Yes, you may, please.
So let's say you were in power. What would you do that will help reduce the rates of unemployment? And also, what's your take on the rand manipulation that's going on?
Great questions. Great questions. We have to eradicate unemployment firstly. We've got to try and create jobs. Already we know there's a system in place, and of that system, within the first 100 days, we'll be able to eliminate 20% of jobs out there. And that was it, the solutions that you wanted. And with these solutions, we know how to take our economy forward. And we need to build industrialization. That's why government have to take the mines back so that our raw materials don't get shipped overseas. We can create extra jobs for that just by taking our raw material from rawness to products. That's what we should be looking at and how to do these things. Then you asked me another question. Sorry, there was another question you asked me, my dear. I apologize.
I was
What was
asking,
the other
what's your
question?
take on rand manipulation?
Okay, rand manipulation. Yes, the rand is manipulated because if you check on all banks within South Africa, you will see that those banks have so much people working globally compared to in South Africa for those banks, for all the big banks, because that's where they manipulate the rand. It is on a global scale where it's happening. And fortunately, I'm busy working on those type of solutions to find how we can get away from the way that they have manipulated the rand. And yes, we are in the research and we are analyzing things.
So currently, you have no solution.
No, we don't have a solution, but we know where the problem lies.
So how
And we are trying to find solutions for those problems. Yes.
I feel like you're lying.
That's fine. If you feel I'm lying, why don't you get a lie detector test and then put it on your side and test me?
You know, Zero, what my issue is with this person? It's the
Mm-hmm.
fact that he says we have systems, we have solutions. He has these things, but he's not stating what those systems are, what those solutions are. We are aware of the problems and we do know what we want to get. Like, for example, he just said, we need to make sure that we process our raw materials and this and this and that. Everyone knows that, literally everyone knows that, but he does not have practical steps on how we get there. You're just selling us dreams. You're just telling us that, oh, we want this, we should be doing this and this. And then when it comes to the how, you say, oh, we have systems.
Well, I can assure you what we have. And when we launch, we will launch and give everybody what we are going to do, how we are going to do things. But right now, we cannot, unfortunately. I'd love to. I think about a year ago, I was giving solutions out there. And our solutions was actually hijacked by Action SA. actionless. That's actually failing. There's a big story that's still going to come out about that now very shortly, guys. Wow. It's a huge story. And we need to move in a direction. And yes, as soon as I do it and we launch, it will be there and you can see if it's lies, but then it still has to be implemented, and it can only be implemented if we get the opportunity by the voters, from the people, for the people, to the people.
So
That's the only.
basically, you're saying people should buy a car without test driving it. And you're not telling them how this car works. You're just telling them that this car is going to work and then they should buy it. That's the only way they're going to know that this car can move, that this car works, is by buying it. You're not even telling them that, oh, this car actually has these features and it has this and there are these benefits and what. You're just saying, oh, we have solutions, but we can't tell you now. And we can only implement them if you vote for us. So we're just voting for a story and we are hoping that it's going to work. That's basically what you're telling us.
Okay, I must tell you this. I did not come here today to come and promote our political movement. There's zero. Zero have forced me into this situation. And I'm not here to gain voters. I came here with a scenario because I really support GBV. We have a women's league that's called 1111 because of a GBV case that we know about, which is very sad. And that's the reason why I came here, because I seen Grads was here, and Grads is on the green side. So I came to speak about that actually here. And there's Zero. Ask him. He'll tell you. Zero? Zero, you can't lie down now. You need to. Zero? You
Yeah.
forced me to do this.
Yes, Mr. Vote Right.
You forced me to do this. I didn't come here to promote
Yeah,
the
but it
political,
was nice. It was very informative. So thank you.
you know, and I will answer any question to the best of my ability. I'm only human.
No, it's okay.
And
You did a good job.
I have one more
Emil, do you
question.
really think that South Africa needs another political party at this stage?
well, do you want to continue voting for government masters who treat us as citizens, as slaves and servants? Or should they not bow to us, the voters? They should be our slaves and our servants, which is not.
Yeah, but I mean, I I see that they're not,
So
and
now
I'm
you
not
want
sure that you
slaves.
will be. I'm not sure that you will be the savior and what. They are supposed to serve at the pleasure of the people. How will we know you will serve at the pleasure of the people when you can't even outline to us a logical plan that we can maybe picture or envision to say to us how you're going to fix the problem that we're currently having of peasants and servants and kings?
Well, with the launch, obviously, you guys will know exactly our systems and our programs going forward. I would say about a month before we are going to launch, our apps and everything will be out there. And the way that we will always be accountable to anybody is where all our ordinary members have a daily vote 365 days a year. They don't have to wait for a conference. They don't have to, they can vote on a daily basis if somebody's doing wrong within the top structures, and they can have them removed between 2 hours to 7 days. So it gives them a voice, it gives them a power of their vote. And not only that, every single policy, the members, and when we get into government, all South Africans, before policy goes out there, the South African will have those policies and they will have a system, a voting system, how they want the policies to be. Because we have to listen to the people, we have to listen to the majority. We cannot let minorities take over. We cannot allow this. And I'm not going to be president. I'm looking for somebody. Maybe there's somebody here that could be president, whether it's a male or a female. I don't care, as long as they comply and they are vetted and they have the proper know-how how to run our country. That's who we want.
I think I've had enough of this now. Aurelia, oh my God, why can't I say your name even now? Hi, Aurelia. How are you?
I'm well. I'm busy on the computer, but I'm listening.
How was your day so far?
I was busy between report writing and stuff. How's yours?
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. I can't complain.
Why are you always online? You look tired, Zero.
When I get home from work, I do a live stream. Like, yeah, even sometimes when I'm at work, I like live streams more than making videos. I don't know why.
But when do you sleep?
There's no
You
sleep.
could be feels like
We're
you're
gonna
always
sleep on the
somewhere.
grave. We're gonna sleep in the grave. There's no sleep. You can't sleep. You need
It's
money.
important.
It's very expensive to sleep. It's very expensive.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you must sleep, but I hardly sleep as well.
So you heard Mr. Vote, right? He's
Yeah.
a politician too, trying to gain power and stuff. What are your thoughts about him?
I've sat on his panel for a while, and he sounds like he really has a heart for people.
Mm-hmm.
But like when there was another guy on there, Charlie, he used to share a lot of plans that they have with electricity generation and stuff like that. But then because it's online, you also have to be careful because some people steal what they hear and then they start selling it to the general public. And they don't actually have a heart for the people, they just want the votes.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. I guess you never know what someone might do. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm tired. I just got home from work, and this whole votes rights thing just exhausted me. Yabonga what, Papa. Hopefully kusasa. I feel like TikTok uyayisense energy yami ngoba even abantu ababukayo, even the number of viewers is low. 154. Abantu abancane nje.